Testing, 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 testing. Mm. What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? I'm on my phone, so let me say hi to the people while they at. What's up, Cookie? Hey, Mama Mina. Below, Tan, Natalie, Shakira. Hey, 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 Mia, Candace, Lady D, Pat, Brittany. What's up, Ebs? Cindy, Layla, Lemon Kush, Sharice. What's up? What's up? Jarrell. Hey, Chuck. What we gonna learn today, child? I don't know what we gonna learn today, honey. Latrice, Angela. Hey, 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 everybody. Y'all can hear me? Okay, cool. Vernette. All right. Anybody I missed? Y'all just said my head, not my heart. Look, so this is just gonna be a quick tribe meeting. Now we are gonna come back later on this evening to discuss this whole Nene Bethany Frankel interview. We are going to discuss that interview later on this evening, but I have dinner plans. And so I'm coming to you guys before dinner. And then after dinner, I'm going to come back so we can just have a whole conversation on Nene. Jonathan, you can't come back for that. Listen, I love you down. I love you down, but I ain't arguing with you tonight. I'm just not. I'm not arguing with you tonight. And I just know how you are with the Nene. And we just not. I'm not. I don't feel like arguing with you. Okay? All right. With that being said, I love you, but you just can't come back. Okay. You ill? Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna be nice to you then. Then I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. And let me know if you need anything. I mean, I'm long distance, but I mean, Uber does deliver, so I don't have no Instacart account, but Ebby does. So, we got you. We got you. So just a couple of little items to come through and talk about. What's up, CBBJ? What's going on? So first of all, in Play Stupid Games, Win Stupid Prizes. What's his name? Kef. What's his name? Keith. Kef. Whatever the man is. I can't. Yeah, I can't go into. I'm on my phone and I can't go into other things from my phone. So I'm saying I'm sorry. Is it Kef D? The guy that got arrested in connection to the Tupac situation. Now this what they saying. This man for the last how long it been since Tupac? It's been at least what 20 years since Tupac was killed. This man has done podcasts, interviews. He even wrote a book where he says that he was there that night. He wrote a book talking about that his cousin was in the back seat of the he even said the name of the car. He said it was a Cadillac. Okay? It was a Cadillac Escalade. Sir, you do know that there is no statute of limitations on murder. Why are you out here telling the people that you know any you were supposed to go to the grave with that story, whether it's true or not. Kef D. Davis, Dwayne Kef D. Davis. Thank you, Natalie. You were supposed to go to the grave with that one, sir. I'm not understanding. Um, you was just supposed to go to the grave. I don't understand. And again, I haven't been following it, so I don't know this man. Again, I know that he's done interviews and podcasts and stuff like that, and I'm just not understanding why you was out here bragging. So now here you are, 20 years later, and they didn't raided your house a month ago looking for stuff. They said they walked out of his house with all sorts of old pictures, old cell phones, old laptops. They said they walked out there with 2 tubs of pictures. Now I don't know what they thought they was gonna find in them pictures, but they took them. Okay, they took ammunition, weaponry. Now they said they didn't find a weapon. They didn't find no ballistics to connect the weapon, but they clearly found something. Because a month later, they came knocking at your door with a warrant, and you have now been booked. They done released a mugshot. They did a press conference, and now they saying that you orchestrated the whole thing. They are saying that you, sir, orchestrated this whole situation. What is wrong with people? I mean, it's one thing to talk amongst your friends and be bragging to your people. You know what I'm saying? It's something totally different to be out here doing podcasts and writing books. Who told you to write a book, sir? Who told you to write a book? Nobody told you to write a book. I don't even care if you were lying or not. What? Who told you to do that? Right. Cloud is a hell of a drug. Cindy says somebody drunk crackhead uncle just want to sound smart. Right. I mean, again, talk if you want to brag amongst your crew and the people that you around. I mean that's still stupid, but because I mean people that got caught up doing that too. But you were on public platforms. You wrote a book. The man who was just arrested in connection to the death of Tupac. Just crazy. So that happened today, child. Mona Scott then cleared up. Okay, Mona Scott, it's been a whole debate about whether Mona is or isn't in charge down to the Love and Hip Hop. Mona says she ain't got nothing to do with it. She said she be finding out stuff when we find out stuff. She said she ain't had no power to fire Erica Mena. Now, I don't know why she felt the need to clear it up now when a couple of weeks ago she tried to take credit for what was happening, but she just, she wanted y'all to know that she didn't have nothing to do with it. And speaking of Erica Mena told all of y'all that y'all just want to be offended. She said, listen, calling Spice a monkey was not racially offensive. And if you were offended, it's because you want to be. She said it's 2023. I don't understand why we keep getting offended by these things. Now that's what Erica Mena said. That is what Erica Mena said to the people. She said it is 2023. And she said, I'm as black as you. I got black babies. I'm just telling y'all what Erica Mena said. Because a lot of people, little baby, a lot of people were still trying to say that she had something to, like she was actively involved. Amber, listen, I done already said my piece on that situation. I ain't arguing with nobody. I ain't debating with nobody. I done already said my piece on that situation. If you were offended, be offended. If you weren't offended, then don't be offended. I already told y'all how I feel about it, and that is what it is. I mean, everybody, feel to have, how they feel about it, but child. So she's black because she took Black D. Listen, listen. I'm just telling y'all what the girl didn't say it. Okay, y'all ain't gotta like it. I'm just telling y'all what Erica has said, child. They tried to talk to Erica down to the show. They tried to save that girl job. Low key, they was trying to save her job. Low key, they was trying to save her job, and she just wouldn't do it. She was like, she told Yandy, if you were offended, it's because you wanted to be offended. That's what she said. Listen, I don't make these. Now I'm home now, Lauren. I'm home now. I'm gonna say this. I'm not for me personally, I'm not getting ready to I'm just not gonna engage in the Afro Latina conversation. I'm just not. It just goes too many different places. Again, I know how I personally feel about I'm just not going down the Afro Latina conversation. Again, everybody feel how they feel. Everybody feel how they feel, and everybody's feelings are valid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell somebody how they should or should not feel, and I'm not gonna tell somebody what they should and shouldn't be offended by. Um, I felt like she meant it in a derogatory way, and I took it that way. And that's just what it is. And I felt like she knew exactly what she was saying, and I felt like she knew the intent with which she was saying it from, and that is how I feel. And I'm not going to change how I feel about it. Um, and I really don't care what happens to her as a result. I mean, as far as her job situation, I don't care. No, we ain't talked about Bishop yet, child. Exactly. So Jeff, it's just draining. It's draining, and I just don't have to. Let me say this, and I know this is getting ready to offend some people, and I really don't want to offend y'all because I know I love y'all for real. But when it comes to certain conversations, I can't have the conversation because people speak out of passion and not knowledge. And it's hard. I can't argue with passion. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes y'all don't agree with me, or y'all don't like what I say because I can separate the two sometimes. Not all the time, because there are times when I don't care either. I'll be like, I don't care. That's just how I feel. But a lot of times I can separate my personal feelings from the law, or my personal feelings from a fact, or my personal, you know what I mean? And everybody can't do that. And when it gets into certain conversations, I just can't do it. I just can't do it, you know. But anyway, my issue is when it comes to the Afro Latina dialogue is wishy washy. Erica wrong for calling her a monkey. Meanwhile, JoJo Dancer been dropping in bombs with no problems. Who is JoJo Dancer? I don't know who JoJo Dancer is. What's up, Corey? What's up, boo? Hey, Yana, she did every bit of this. I don't care if she's ever on TV again. Yeah, I mean, like I told y'all when the story first happened. Decisions, certain things come with consequences. It is what it is. And, it is what it is. But anyway, I know who Richard Pryor is. I know that JoJo Dancer, but I don't think that's who she's talking about. But anyway, like I said, I ain't going down that road. I'm just giving y'all what had happened. I'm just telling y'all what had happened. Um, Jocelyn is JoJo Dancer. Oh, child. Okay, you was calling Jocelyn. Oh, okay, okay. Because I was like, I don't know who JoJo Dancer is in this scenario. Yeah, I mean, we can if we want to start that list. It's a long list. I mean, we got Jocelyn, we have Cardi B, we have Fat Joe, we have what's the other guy? Um, what's the other guy? The one that talked about him and Ashanti being in a relationship. Irv Gotti. I mean, if we want to start going down that list, I mean, hell, that's a whole nother conversation. Thank you. No, I didn't get a haircut, child. That's my AI picture from TikTok. Remember when they was doing all the AI filters on TikTok? Child, that ain't even a real picture. That's an AI picture, child. Oh, Alexander Rogers calls her that. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Some people get so worked up and wrapped up in the individual feelings they can't see the full spectrum because everything is a violation to their core in their mind. Ooh, you better say it again. You better say it again. Right. That's what I'm saying, Amber. So that's why I'm like, if we're going to get into that conversation goes in a whole different direction. Hey, my boo. What's up, nephew D? I saw you said you was stepping away after October the 1st because you got some things you're working on. I'm excited about whatever that is. I was excited to see you walking in New York Fashion Week, my love. So now let's see. Michael Orr. Okay, there's an update. So a judge down in Tennessee, I can't read the actual story to you guys because I'm not on a second device. I don't have a second device with me. But a judge down in Tennessee has officially ended Michael Orr's conservatorship. So the conservatorship is officially done. Hey, goody good boy, how you doing? Um, bald head, yep, here I am, bald head, really BTV chat. Um, the conservatorship is officially over. However, the judge did not throw the whole case out, and the judge has ordered that the Tuohys have to submit financial statements, and that's where it's going to get good. Okay, that's what I want to see. Because here's the thing: at this point, it's either yes or no. Either Michael was wrong and he got everything that he was entitled to, and the Tuohys did not take his money. Now I still think they some shit, but that's another conversation. So either A, they did not take that man's money, or B, they did. And numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. People do. And that's what I'm waiting for. Baby, when them financial documents drop, baby, I want to be here for all of it. Do you hear me? I want to know what that contract looked like. I want to know what they got paid for the movie. I want to know how much they've made residually from the movie. I want to know how much the foundation has made. I want to know how much that foundation made before the movie versus after the movie. I want to know anything that they made off of that boy's name, likeness, what's it, name, image, or likeness. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Exactly, Yana. All we want are the numbers. That's it. That is all we want are the numbers. I do not. I am. That's it. And let me tell you something. After the way that the Tuohys responded to Michael, any thought, any thought that I had that maybe, just maybe there was some redemption there, that maybe it wasn't as bad as it looked, it was all gone. It was all gone. Because in my mind, when they responded the way they responded, if y'all didn't see that video, I did that. What was that, like last week, y'all? When we read through the Tuohy's response, they filed their paperwork and their response. When I read through and they were like, we never intended to adopt him. And I mean, sometimes maybe we called him son, but we didn't mean it like that. We meant it like, familiar. I said, oh, fuck that. Like, what you not gonna do is piss on my leg and call and tell me it's raining. What you not gonna do is act like y'all didn't make a whole goddamn movie, book, press tour, charitable foundation. What you not gonna do is piss on my leg and act like I didn't see what I said. Y'all went with that at no point ever did I ever hear not one of them people say, oh, well, we never intended to adopt Michael. Y'all had it on y'all's website. Up until this paperwork was filed, it was still on y'all website that man was adopted. So what you don't do is piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Don't sit here and tell me y'all never intended to adopt him. Then you should have never used that word. The word should have never been used. The word should have just never been used. And don't tell me, oh, well, it was just easier to just call him son. Well, then it would have been easier for y'all to damn adopt him. How about that? I never even heard. I just never heard that. And then talk about something. He tried to extort us for $14 million. Hell, by the time this is all over with, you might wish you had just went on to pay that man $14 million, made a payment arrangement or something, because it sounds like you might end up owing him more than that, depending on how this all play out. Shit, right? Y'all created a whole charity. Hold on, hold on a second, y'all. Sorry, y'all. The judge said she hadn't seen anything like this in her 40 years. Hell, none of us have. I mean, if you listen to Natalie, the lawyer chick, Emily D. Baker, and of course our very own Pam, Law Intellect Esquire. Oh, don't forget. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me get back to Pam in a second. Um, None of them, all of them, were flabbergasted at this whole case. Like, ain't nobody ever seen no shit like this before. And that's why when that young man came to y'all and tried to have a conversation with y'all and said, "Listen, y'all owe me some money," y'all should just went on to pay them. Y'all just went on to pay them. Exactly, Lauren. The Tui's attorney done changed the story 5,000 times. They done changed the story 5,000 times. Child, it was a whole situation. Now, before I forget, do not forget that at 7 o'clock there'll be a celebration over to Pam's house. She is celebrating hitting her 12K. Pam is rolling, 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 and we are here for all of it. Okay, Pam hit 12K this week, you guys, and she will be having a celebration on her channel at 7 o'clock. Um, they will probably make them dissolve that foundation. Like if it were me, I would make them dissolve that foundation because you built that foundation off my back. You built that foundation off of making me a sob story and making me a charity case. And you built that foundation off of the lie that you made me think you really truly had my back. That you really truly loved me like a son and you wanted me to be a part of your family. When in all reality, you just wanted me to play for fucking Ole Miss. At this point, that's what I believe now. I just believe that at this point, you just wanted me to play for Ole Miss. And if I were the NCAA, baby, I'd be looking into opening up that investigation my damn self. And Emily B. Baker said that she wants to see the transcripts from that investigation. And baby, if she actually gets the transcripts, I'm here for all of it because I'm interested in my damn self. I really want to know more details about that situation because I honestly do feel like all of this was so that Michael could play for Ole Miss. Because again, y'all, not to rehash it because we've talked about it a couple of times, but let's be clear. Michael was being recruited from top A1 programs around the nation. The only school that had an issue with Michael playing for them would have been Ole Miss. Tennessee he could have played for. I believe Tennessee was recruiting him. I think LSU, like because Tennessee was the one that filed the actual complaint that opened up the investigation. So the only school he would have had an issue playing for was Tennessee. I mean, was Ole Miss. He wouldn't have had a problem playing for any other school in the NCAA except for Ole Miss. So for them to be like, well, he just wanted the opportunity to play for Ole Miss, did he or did you? Because and that's the other thing that Emily B. Baker did. Hey Deborah, how you doing? That's the other thing that Emily Baker said on her live. She said, I wonder if in hindsight, does Michael feel like he wanted to play for Ole Miss, or does he see or feel manipulated into playing for Ole Miss at this point? And I think that's a good question. And I would be interested in once all of this is over with, I would be interested in any type of hearing an interview. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Oh, oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I ordered some food. I think it's being delivered, and I'm upstairs. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, my back. I thought y'all were gone. I wasn't sure if y'all were still here. So sorry about that, y'all. Um, I had to order the food. My best friend's on her way over, and we're having dinner. And I had ordered the food, so but it's people. But it's somebody at my house. So anyway, I'm back. Yep, they wanted to make sure that as boosters they can make exactly. Little baby, they did shaking my damn head. As my mama said, it will all come out in the wash. It sure will, and it's gonna be grimy and dirty. What's up, Star? It's gonna be grimy and dirty. So that's the update on that. And I want to know when we can expect the financial statements, because that's all I want to know. That's what I want to know. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So then, child, the bishop. Now, I was actually going to give y'all a good old fashioned Bishop Whitehead live like we used to do. I just don't have time because I got plans tonight. I have a workshop all day tomorrow from 8:30 to 3 o'clock. I said, I don't know what the heck they feel like they need to talk to me about all day. I mean, they paying me, but still, I gotta be there all day tomorrow, and I'm just not here for it. But that's from 8:30, so I just don't have the time to just do a separate live. So let's talk about what's been going on with the bishop child. Now, listen, things have been sort of quiet with a lot of these lawsuits. I think he's got a hearing coming up. I think he's got some stuff coming up in October, right? But as of right now, no, we're not going to hear no suits today. I really do need to make that a clip. I really need to make that a clip so I can play that. Like Pam be playing her cardboard bishop clip. I need to, because that thing cracks me up every time. Him walking in that damn loud ass, fake ass, banana yellow Fendi suit. Oh, that thing cracks me up every time. I need to make that a clip. I need somebody to help me make that a GIF. But anyway, so Whitehead earlier this week went live. What's today? Friday? Must have been like Tuesday, I think. Maybe even Wednesday, but it was definitely at least Tuesday. Telling us that one of the guys, there were 3 guys that robbed his church, allegedly robbed his church, because ain't nobody been convicted yet. So one of the guys has been held without bond for the last year. He's been in jail for the last year, awaiting his trial. The other young man, and I say young man because he's young, like he's in his early 20s, like late teens, early 20s. He is out on bond. He's on house arrest. He's got an ankle monitor. The third guy is still at large. Okay. So he came down here Tuesday or Wednesday evening to tell us that the next day, the guy that has been in jail for the last year was planning to enter a guilty plea, and he took the plea deal. So he was like, and I'm going to be down there tomorrow. I'm going to be in court tomorrow. So you know me, I immediately called Pam. I said, Pam, I said, yeah, you're right. Rob Tam. You're right. Rob Tam. You're right. You're right. I said, Pam, I said, Whitehead got a case, a court case tomorrow. Pam said, girl, I don't know what you talking about. She said, what? So she looked it up and she didn't see anything on the docket until later on. It did show up on the docket later. So Whitehead went to court, child, in one of his little suits. And the boy rejected the plea deal, child. The boy, I say the boy, he's a man. The man rejected the plea deal. Now, listen, let's be clear. We don't know why the man rejected that plea deal. There are 5,000 reasons why he might have changed his mind. But in the 11th hour, he literally in the 11th hour changed his mind. Like Like everybody had agreed. Your attorney had hammered out a deal with the DA, and y'all had agreed. Um, and you were literally supposed to stand in front of that judge and accept it and all of that. And he said no. Now the judge was mad. The judge was mad at him, and the attorneys immediately were like, "We need more. We need time, Your Honor." The judge was like, "Nah, we had a plea deal. He rejected the plea, so now we moving forward with this trial." Now I don't know when this trial is starting. Okay, what's up, Gina Bina? I don't know when this trial is starting. But I really want to be there. See, this is why it's times like this where I need to be independently wealthy because I really need to be in New York. I want to be in the trial, y'all. I want to hear what this man gonna say because I really want to know why he rejected the deal. I mean, again, there are a million reasons we could speculate. There are a million reasons why he rejected that deal, but the fact that he had agreed to it and then in the last second, not even the last minute, the last second he changed his mind. I want to know why. Inquiring minds want to know. Child, his whole demeanor was different when he was talking about the guys that robbed him, but when he talking about other bloggers, he acts so crazy and weird. Child, first of all, this man had the nerve to say that he know for a fact he done made millionaires. I keep telling y'all, I wish I was a millionaire off of Bishop Whitehead. I wish. Y'all think I would be getting my butt up and going to work every day if Bishop Whitehead had made me a millionaire this year? Let me tell y'all something. If I was making that much money off of Bishop Whitehead, this would be the Bishop Whitehead channel. I would have started a whole nother YouTube channel, and this would just be 24 hours. I would be posting his. Listen, if I was making that much money off of Whitehead, this would be the Whitehead Network, and I mean that. I mean that with everything I got. I mean that. I need me a sponsor. Listen, at this point, I'll take a sugar daddy child. I'll take me one. I need me a sponsor. I would prefer a sponsor. I prefer a sponsor, but I need me one. If you got, listen, you got some people out there, you let me know. New evidence. Ooh wee. I still remember when the reporter asked Whitehead if he knew them because of how hard they were staring at him, and he was trying not to look at them. Child, he had the nerve to say that the other guy was mean mugging him. Now I ain't saying that the boy wasn't mean mugging him because I wasn't there, but I'm like, child, go sit down somewhere. Nobody mean mugging you. Nobody mean mugging you. Go sit down somewhere. And shut up, really be. Shut up, girl. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Just shut up. But with that being said, y'all, I mean, if I'm gonna be messy, let me be messy for me. I got a few more minutes. Let me be messy. What time is it? It's 6:20. I don't know what time. I think she on her way. I don't know what time she's gonna get here though. But let me tell you, listen, the man is the man is a crook just because the robbers were Amber. I think spell check got you on that. I think autocorrect got you on that one, girl. Because I don't know what you're trying to say. I think you said the man is a crook just because the robbers. I don't even know what you're trying to say, girl. I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm trying to help you out, girl. But I think autocorrect got you on that one. What's up, T Lounge? I heard you over on Conscious TV last night, girl. I was in the bushes for a few minutes till I fell asleep. Conscious be up there all night, child. I fell asleep. But I heard you, girl. I heard you, girl. Child, this trade, when they go put him in his fake Tucci Poochie bags. Leo, I don't know, my love. I do not know. I but if I'm being messy, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I'm being messy, when you admit to doing something, when you take a plea deal, you have to allocute. You have to stand in front of the court and on the record say that you are guilty and that you did this and that you understand the consequences and blah blah blah. And I'm just wondering. I mean, I'm just wondering. Maybe he didn't want to say he did it. Now here's the thing. Do I think that these guys that were arrested did it? Yeah, I think they would have. I think they got the right people. That's my opinion. I don't know. I think they got the right people. Do I think they have the whole story? Maybe not. Maybe not. So y'all, the bishop was mad. The bishop was mad. He went live after the court proceeding, and he was mad. He was in his car. He was mad. And I had screen recorded it, and I was going, we was going to do a good old fashioned Whitehead live. But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. 90% of that live, we'd have heard him say 50,000 times. And I just don't know if I care enough to sit through it again. Blah blah blah. The world don't want to help out this black man, and if he was any other race, the media don't want to do nothing. Everybody was quiet. Everybody was blaming him until they arrested the people, and then everybody was quiet. And then when he got arrested, when Belmonte got arrested, nobody said nothing, but all the bloggers was on him. But when Belmonte got, and I said that's not true. All of us talked about Belmonte. I mean, just because we didn't exonerate you, just because we wouldn't come out here and be like, oh, we were wrong, Belmonte must have been the crook. I mean, no. Oh, thank you for rejoining, El Teddy. What's up, my love? You know what I'm saying? Um, just because you I kind of lost my train of thought. But just because, I mean, you wanted to, what did you want us to do? Throw a parade? Like, what did you want us to do when Belmonte got arrested? Just because he was a crook or allegedly a crook, that don't mean that you didn't do what they said you did. Like, child. No, they just updated your car. Yeah, I know what happened. We talked about it, child. We talked about it. I mean, that's not funny, but yeah. So I'm sitting here like, hello, excuse me, hello. So then he went off on a whole tangent about that. And then once again, he talked about all these bloggers that made money. He talking about some, I know for a fact that I made millionaires. I made millionaires out of these bloggers. Do you know how many stories were written about me? Do you know how many times, how many stories I had? Sir, that is not how this works. You really feel like, that's how this works, that the more stories people write, that means they become millionaires? Sir, that's not how this works. Like, do you know how many views somebody has to get to become a millionaire off of you on any type of social media platform, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube? Like, do you understand how many views that I have to become a millionaire off of you, sir? Now, don't get me wrong. You bought me some views. I ain't gonna lie and say you didn't, because that's why I kept talking about your ass. But you ain't make me no hell. You didn't even make me a thousandaire. You didn't even. No, he didn't say touch my not my anointing, but he did talk about his joke season, child. He said that he's writing a tell-all book. Now, let me tell y'all something. First of all, I need to know what tell-all book you writing. Sir, you are currently indicted. You can't tell all or nothing. You are currently indicted. Like, now, whether you ever get convicted or not, I don't even know anymore. At this point, I don't even care. I don't know and I don't care. But you're not writing a tell-all book until your case is over. At the very least, until your case is over. Your case don't even start till February. Your trial don't even start till February, sir. What? Right, he made me a hundred air. Maybe he made me a hundred air, child. Sir, sir. So then he said that the third robber is still at large. And he said that he is going to post that third robber every day. He's going to post the robber that's still at large. He's going to post him every day until um the guy's arrested. So he been going live. Well, you know he been doing his 4 o'clock prayer. But now he been going live every day. He getting back to the old bishop. He was quiet for a while. I guess somebody must have got to him and told him to shut the hell up, because he was quiet for a while. He really wasn't saying nothing. But now he back to going live every day, y'all. and going on these rants every day about how the people ain't support him. And if he was a Jewish man, they would have supported him. Well, the police know who the third robber is. I mean, that's information that the police put out there. But I will say this, right? OJ said that he don't go to LA. It's not funny what I'm about to say, but it's funny. He said OJ Simpson said he don't go to LA he could go somewhere and could be sitting next to the killer. Sir, only if you sitting in front of a mirror. Only if you are sitting in front of a mirror. Sir. Anyway. But the more he talked yesterday, he talking too much again. He is talking too much again. Because he started talking about the third robber and how they know that the third robber is still out here robbing people, and how the third robber has been moving around, how he was down south and he's been going to different places, and how the third robber, they know that the third robber tried to pawn his jewelry at some mall. He said the name of the mall, child. I don't know. Um, People in New York probably know the name of the mall, but how the third robber tried to pawn his jewelry at a particular place. Sir, either you telling information that the police told you that I'm sure they don't want out there, because if they wanted it out there, they would have told it themselves. Or you got this information from other places. Either way, sir, you talking too much. Listen, if you're not talking about how he was busting it down for black, not for Black and Miles and not busting it down for Black and Miles, Leo. Right, Andre? How do you know all this information? Because either the police told it to you and you wasn't supposed to repeat it, or the streets is talking. Or the streets is talking. Because how you know he's still out here robbing people? How you know that? How you know when he tried to pawn your jewelry, sir? Because see, this how I know he was talking too much. Because at first, when he first started talking, he was like, "Yeah, I know he don't have no whole lot of money because he probably didn't even get what he thought he was gonna get off of my jewelry, probably because it's fake." He didn't say that part. I did. He was like, he probably didn't get what he thought he was gonna get. He probably got pennies on the dollar for my jewelry. Because where you gonna pawn a bishop's ring? Where you gonna pawn a bishop's ring? And my chain with the cross on it. Where you gonna pawn it? But then later on, you said that you know where he tried to pawn it. I'm just saying, sir. So either he tried to pawn it or he didn't try to pawn it. Either he could or he couldn't. First of all, he got pennies. He got pennies on the dollar because it probably ain't worth nothing. Because it's probably not real. That's why it wasn't insured. That shit wasn't insured because it wasn't real. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. And this is my opinion. This my opinion. This my opinion. For that jewelry that he had that allegedly was as expensive as he claimed it was, he said, because remember the numbers kept changing, child, but let's just say hundreds of thousands of dollars of jewelry, okay? People insure their jewelry. People insure their jewelry, and that not just rich people, okay? I inherited a ring from my grandmother that was insured, and when I got the ring, I got the paperwork. And my grandmother was not a millionaire. The ring was expensive, but my grandmother was nobody's millionaire. Okay. So when you have something that you spent $100,000 for, first of all, it's just like when you go into Best Buy, they ask you at the jewelry store about insurance. Like, I mean, now a lot of people probably put it in with their homeowners insurance policy and all that kind of stuff. I mean, there are different things, different ways you can do it. But for you to have the kind of jewelry that you claim was taken from you that day, ain't no way in the world it wasn't supposed to be insured. And you notice when Fat Joe, you saw that's the first thing Fat Joe asked him. Fat Joe asked him about it being insured, and you saw how he hesitated. And he wanna. Y'all might not remember that because that's from way back in the day. That's from way back. That was like one of the first interviews he did. But Fat Joe asked him. He asked him about it being insured, and at first the bishop, because Fat Joe was trying to get a number. Remember, he was trying to get a number, and he wouldn't confirm the number how much the jewelry cost. And then Fat Joe was like, "Well, you got it insured though, right?" And he was like, he tried to hesitate at first. He's like, "Oh, I can't really get into all of that. I can't really get into all that." And Fat Joe was like, "Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it wasn't insured. Like, why wouldn't you have it insured?" "Oh, I can't really get into that. I can't really get into that." And then he finally said, "Well, no, it wasn't insured." And that's when you saw Fat Joe face was like, "What?" So this is Fat Joe. That lets you know that Fat Joe know what you're supposed to do. That means that his jewelry is what? Insured. Because that's the first question he asked that man. Well, why you ain't insure your jewelry? Child. That poor, sweet, innocent, foolish Fat Joe. But I'm just saying, Fat Joe was like, that just lets you know the mentality that Fat Joe has expensive jewelry, and he know that's what the hell you supposed to do with it. Like, you know, I said this mofo right here, child. Um, in news we probably don't really care that much about. I mean, is that all I want to say about the bishop? Now we might still have ourselves a good old fashioned bishop live. If he keep talking, I might come down here and we might clown a little bit. Um. Oh, you mean because Fat Joe thought the bishop was legit? Well, he's the Fat Joe still be inviting the bishop places. He invited the bishop to the Ruckers this summer. Fat Joe does his Ruckers tournament. He invited him to Ruckers this summer. He invited him when he had that loud ass fake ass Fendi banana suit on. He said he was on his way to the BET award, the hip hop awards, and he said Fat Joe invited him. Andre, that's even worse. If he insured it and it was fraudulent, it was fake documents, which I don't put nothing past him because we know that he allegedly. That's one of his indictments is that he be faking paperwork. That's one of the indictments. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to find out. I would not be surprised to find out. Hey, Montrez, what's up, boo? So in news we probably don't care about, Monique and Chris Samuel's divorce is final. Listen, somebody posted on Instagram the fact that Monique and Chris are divorced, and they said somebody called Kenya and tell her that's how you do a divorce. The fact that they just filed for divorce not even 6 months ago and the divorce is final tells me two things. One, there probably was a prenup in place, so there's not a whole lot of moving around with that. There's the prenup. And yes, they have children. Um, so they probably had to, come up with make whatever conversation they was gonna make about the children, child support. And it tells me that they were probably able to sit down um, sit down like adults and have the conversation and resolve it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I believe there's a prenup that took care of the majority of the issues, but since they've had three children in the marriage, um, that's probably that they were probably able to really sit down and just have a real like adult conversation. And I love that for them. I mean, regardless of how people feel about Monique, I like the fact that they were able to just have this just not drug it out. Because let's be clear, people can talk about Monique all they want. I mean, people can talk about Kenya all they want, but we got Ashley on the Real Housewives of Potomac, and her ass is still not divorced. Okay, she filed for divorce a year before Monique even thought about. Well, I ain't gonna say thought about it because we don't know when she thought about it. Right, Mia's going to child. Now this is gonna be messy. Yeah, Mia and her man are separated and have been. They said they've been separated for months, child. But I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised that they're separated. Remember, Gordon was having all those financial issues. I'm not surprised. But Tia had a prenup too. See, that's the thing. Part of the problem is that Kenya didn't have a prenup. when these I mean, and don't get me wrong, a prenup doesn't save everything, because I mean we've seen where people have prenups and it's still a mess. But prenups save a lot of headaches. I ain't saying they save everything. No, I don't believe Drew and Rouse divorce is final yet. I haven't heard anything about it being final. But but yeah, that divorce was very quick. Ashley's divorce is a scheme that Todd set up, and we all know it. No, we don't all know it. You know it, Ruru, because I don't know nothing about it being a scheme. I think that Ashley thought she was gonna get more out of the divorce than what she ended up getting, and when she found out that she ain't getting what she thought she was gonna get, I think she's willing to. I think she's willing to play by Michael's rules. Yeah, I don't even think she's actually filed the I don't even think she's actually filed for divorce yet, because they were separated. And I don't know if Virginia is one of those states where you have to be separated for a year. But remember, Ashley got that big ass house that she already told us she couldn't afford. So Michael's paying the mortgage. Michael got a key. Michael comes and goes as he pleases. And that's what it is. And Ashley, because she wasn't going to get what she thought she was going to get out of that daggone divorce from Michael, she's just going to acquiesce. And they're probably just going to live separate lives. And whenever Michael want to come around and tap it, he just come on around and tap it. And it is what it is. Now, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. On welfare? What you mean welfare, little baby? She ain't on no welfare living in that $1 million house that she living in, child. I think it's like a $2 million house. Shoot. Think she'll backpedal and go back to Michael? I don't know if she'll backpedal and go back to Michael. I feel like her and Michael are going to have just one of those weird relationships that people from the outside be like, what the fuck? Like, I think they're just going to be separated forever. They're going to probably show up at the family cookout together. They're going to vacation together. They're gonna, and they're gonna do it under the guise of co-parenting, right? But Michael gets to go and do whatever he wants to do. And whenever Ashley starts getting happy and find herself a man, Michael gonna act stupid, like he did when Ashley was dating the hockey player. Remember what she said on the reunion? That Michael would just drop by, Michael would just come over, Michael had a key, and the hockey player was like, yeah, I can't do this shit. Yeah, it's gonna be a one-way open marriage. Michael's gonna be able to do whatever the hell he wants to do. And Ashley, right, y'all. She wants what comes with Michael and not Michael. And she really thought that she had outsmarted him with that post-nup renegotiation. And she really thought that she was walking away with something. But what she didn't take into consideration is the fact that Ashley's making good money with between the Real Housewives of Potomac paycheck and all of the things that she does, as it relates to that. Ashley makes She's not rich like Michael, but Ashley ain't broke. Let's be clear. Ashley's not broke. Um, can Ashley afford to raise them two kids in a gated community in private school and drive a Porsche and all the things that she was doing before? No, she ain't at that level yet, but she's not poor. Um, but that's what she wants. That's the lifestyle that she wants. And so she really thought that she was going to get that lifestyle from Michael, especially after the infidelity, but she didn't read the fine print. And the fine print is always going to come down to when you start talking about support and all of this, you gotta Michael was talking about like the way the paperwork was broken down. They're looking at what Michael was making after the marriage, not before the marriage. And you heard Ashley told y'all. Ashley said that he wasn't, that there were things that weren't in his name. So it made it look like his income wasn't what his income is. Because for real, hell, on paper, it probably looked like they took a loss on that restaurant. So to be honest with you, hell, it might look like Michael's lost money since they've been married. Like let's not remember they haven't been married that long. They had only been married like a year before she started doing Housewives of Potomac. So they haven't been married that long. Well, we're in season what of Potomac? We're in season 8. We're in season 8 of the Real Housewives of Potomac, and They were married like a year, and she came on season 2, right? Did Ashley come in season 1 or season 2? Is Ashley an OG, or did she come on season 2? No, no, that wasn't him. We can't remember. Oh, she did come in season 1. Okay, no, remember we found out that he wasn't. That wasn't him. That was a different Michael Darby. Right, season 1. Okay. Um. So yeah, they had only been married like a year when she started doing Potomac. So they haven't even been married 10 years. So when you think about what's been going on since they got married, so since they've gotten married, she's been gainfully employed the majority of the time that they've been married. I mean, the Real Housewives of Potomac is a paycheck, and every year she makes more money than she did the year before. So she probably started off only making a couple of $1,000s for the season, but now she's probably at a couple of $100,000 for the season, maybe even a little bit more. She did an Ultimate Girls Trip. No, that's not her. I'm thinking about something else. Um, but she's had business ventures. But again, remember they lost that restaurant, and depending on how Michael wrote that restaurant off, hell, that probably went down as a big loss. Yeah, Michael's not stupid, and I don't know why she thought he was. Michael's not stupid. Yeah, she's an OG. Okay, yeah. I thought she was there season 1, but sometimes that first and second season sort of blends together for me sometimes. I'm not like Scotty Child. Scotty could be like season 1, episode 3. I'd be like, how the fuck do you remember this shit? I really couldn't believe she was seriously using Michael's lawyer to negotiate a post note. Right. That's it. That's it. She really thought she was child. Ashley was featured on Say Yes to the Dress when she was marrying Michael. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. But I thought about all these people that was on Say Yes to the Dress. Cause she was on Say Yes to the Dress. Who else did we find out? Was Mia? Not Mia. Was it Mia? Was Mia on Say Yes to the Dress? I don't think Mia. But Ashley, it's been a couple of people that we found out like later that they were on Say Yes to the Dress. Like they weren't celebrities then. Right, she bought Candace. That's right. She bought Candace on. I didn't even know that. Look at that. I never looked at Say Yes to the Dress, but I know what you're talking about. So it was Mia. Okay. So Mia, Ashley, and it's been like 2 or 3 other people that come to find out they're on reality TV now and they would want to Say Yes to the Dress. I think it's like another housewife that I found out about. Child. I said this is gonna be a quick tribe meeting. This ended up being as long as a regular tribe meeting. It's just that I'm on my phone. I didn't think it was gonna last as long because I didn't know what time she was gonna get here. Now I'm hungry. She better hurry up. She said 6 o'clock. It's almost 7 o'clock. Mm, too legit. I'm trying to think of what else been going on because I haven't had a live in about 2 days. I'm trying to think of what else is going on, child. What else has been going on that I might have missed? Sending out prayers to Monique was on it. Yeah, Monique was on there too. Yep. Sending prayers to New York, child. They are flooding up in New York. Sending prayers to Philadelphia. They riding in Philadelphia. Or they were riding in Philadelphia. So we sending prayers to those areas. RIP to Senator Dianne Feinstein. She was 90 years old. She passed away today. RIP to my man Ducky from NCIS. It's raining in your house, T Lounge? Oh my God. Girl. Oh my goodness. Be safe. Please be safe. Oh my God. And RIP to the man who played Professor Dumbledore. He passed away. They say death comes in threes, honey. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Alexis, are they still riding? The riot started because a police officer who killed a young man, I believe it was, they decided not to press charges. And so they are rioting Yeah, I have friends. Well, I have friends up in Philly and family up in Philly. So y'all, please be safe. Alexis, please be safe. Philly is, oh gosh. Mm. Shut. I think that is pretty much it. It was, see, we was in our members only live yesterday. We got to talking about books and stuff, and I forgot it was like two things I wanted to tell y'all. So I may end up doing another members only live at some point this weekend because there's it's two more things I want to let y'all know that I don't that y'all are gonna get the exclusive on, child. Then two more things y'all are gonna get the little exclusive on. And I forgot to say, right, books and shoes. And I forgot to tell you, as soon as I got off the live, I said, damn it. So we probably do another members only at some point this weekend. No, police are everywhere. The stores are boarded up with police there to watch. Because they got into the Apple store, the Foot Locker, and I saw that on the news. The Apple store, the Foot Locker, and something else. Oh my God. Please just be safe, y'all. Just be safe. Yeah, we talked about, right. We mainly talked about books, child. Books and shoes. Um, and I told y'all my schedule for the next couple of weeks. It was then that I knew that Ashley was one nugget short of a happy meal. Oh, wait a minute, what Coop started talking? Oh, but she didn't get the lawyer to negotiate. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to think if there's anything else because I'm going to get off here in a few minutes. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Anything else that I wanted to bring up. But we are gonna I'm not sure how long my dinner plans are gonna last. But we'll come back and we'll talk about this Nene situation, honey. We're gonna talk about this Nene situation. Wine and spirits are closed because of the rise. Well, that's probably a good that set people off more. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, the government shut down. Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness, yes. It's a special prayers and thoughts are going out to all of those who are government workers and anybody like my parents are both retired government workers. So like you messing around with their money. Okay. The good thing is, well, child. And I know like Gina Bina works for the government. I got a lot of friends, especially in this area where we live. There's a lot of federal employees here in the DC area. So I'm definitely want to send out some prayers for that situation that hopefully it doesn't happen. Or if it does happen, it only lasts for a couple of days. I'm not very optimistic. I think it's absolutely going to happen, and I don't think it's going to be quick. But I hope I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. So, but I have friends who work in the government, and they're not optimistic. So, I mean, work, on Capitol Hill, and they're not optimistic. So. Gina say she welcome to break. You ain't gonna welcome the break from your paycheck. Oh my gosh, 6 to 8 weeks. My God. Mm. Prayers to the people. Prayers to the people. Like that's real talk. Like, man, we got strikes everywhere. We got government shutdown. You did it for 23 years, Dr. Matt. Yeah, both of my parents are retired federal employees. So, yep. Mm. You might be able to collect a few cans of soup. Well, let me know, baby. Let me know. Gina say I'm good for about 30 days. Okay, well, praise the Lord. I'm glad. God bless the child. God bless the child. So we're gonna stay positive. We're gonna stay positive vibes. All right, you guys. Let me get off of here and find out where this chick is. Also, send prayers for federal contractors because they might not be able to get their money. Government workers will get their money once it's over, not guaranteed for contract. Oh wow. I didn't know that. Oh man. One tall girl, 78. Well, we definitely are staying a prayer for y'all. One of the shutdowns, my agency didn't get paid. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. I'm definitely keeping positive vibes and prayers for everybody, because I hate to hear all of these things. I hate to hear all of these things. But yeah, we'll probably be back. It's 7 o'clock now. Hell, I don't know. If I can't, I want to do it tonight. So just be on the lookout for and turn your notifications on. I'm gonna set it for 10 o'clock. But I may have to push it back, but I'm gonna set it for 10 o'clock. It's gonna really depend on what time she gets here. So all right, you guys, let me get off of here. Love y'all. Everybody be safe, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.